everybody, welcome to our video hop. I hope you enjoy all the videos that we have here for you today and our little video hop that we have going on with Shannon Green and Mike Deacon. There's a total of 13 of us, so be sure to check the description box below for all the links. You don't want to miss anyone's video. I thought for this I would do a quick little ICAD. I'm just starting with a plain index card and I'm covering it with some Mod Podge, and now I'm adding on some packaging that Deb sent me in the mail. It's really neat. I have no idea what she got it from, but she saw it and she knew that it would be something that I would enjoy putting on a card, and she is totally right. So it's really neat. It has all sorts of texture on it, and I am just quickly gluing it down with just good old Mod Podge. I like using Mod Podge because it's easy for me to clean up off of my hands, and I like using my fingers a lot whenever I'm doing projects like this, just to make sure everything's down. So it's just easy cleanup for me. Now I'm just making sure it's nice and dry with the good old heat gun that I've had forever. And then I'm just gonna cut off all the excess around the edges. And now I'm just going to put on a coat of gesso from Golden, and it's just to kind of give me a nice white surface. I don't care if it's on there really well or if everything is really covered. It's just a nice primer for paints that I'm going to add on next. And I did make sure that it was good and dry before I added on some paint. This is just a piece of deli paper that's got paint on it. I like to work over pieces of deli paper so that my drips go on that, and then I can incorporate those paint covered pieces of paper into other projects. So these are just Daler Rowney FW acrylic artist inks, and I've got a couple of shades of green, my good old lime green that I absolutely love and use a lot, and then a darker green. Pine, I think it was pine, I didn't write down the colors. And then there's another turquoise, and I'm just putting these on the edges and spraying them with some water so that it runs down the side of the page. And since there's all that texture in the little pieces of paper that I glued on there, it kind of gives places for the ink to run and not run. Now I'm just going around the edges with some Memento black ink from a stamp pad. And this just brings out even more of the texture from the little cards that I glued down. Now I know this needs a splash of something even brighter, so I got out my Americana neon paint and I mixed it with some water just to thin it out a bit, and brushing along the edges and squirting it with some water so that it can run, and then just making sure it's good and dry with my heat gun. So now I am just splattering on some white craft paint that has been thinned with some water, and I'm going to make sure that's nice and dry. And then after I'm done with all of the paint, I like to go around the edges again really quick with my black ink pad just to make sure it's nice and black. Grabbing my little tin of words and picked out a phrase that I thought would work perfect for the front of this card. It says, "Stimulate your creativity," which I thought would be fun for this since this card's nice and bright. Now I just have my black Stabilo all pencil, and I'm going around the edges of the clipped out words from a magazine, and then going over that with the water brush. And that's it. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.